YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, Deja Alex Jr., and I am indeed back yet with another. I am indeed back yet. I am yet back with bloopers. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, Deja Alex Jr., and I'm indeed back with another fragrance video. All right, so a couple of weeks ago, man, I put out possibly the most successful video to date that I put out, and that was my top 10 summer list of 2023. Well, I have 7 more that I tug back and forth to make that list, and I'm starting to reconsider some of my top 10, quite possibly, maybe, I don't know, but I thought it would be cool to run out the rest of the fragrances that were in consideration to be on that top 10 list. All right, so Smell Good family, before we get started, hopefully everybody is cool, great, fantastic. Hopefully you are experiencing nothing but the best that is out there to offer, man. So hopefully everybody is doing well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I have 7 more fragrances, man, that really could have made the top 10 list, but it is what it is. All right, let's go. Up first, from the house of Givenchy, we have one here that's not really talked about a lot, but I love it. We have Givenchy's Gentleman Cologne. This one doesn't get a lot of conversation, and I quite personally think that it should. This is a beautiful summertime scent. You can really do summer and spring with this one here, but in the summer is where I mostly wear it. This petitgreen and citrusy, that lemon and petitgreen. I think there's a little neroli touch in here as well. But this stuff is really good and complimentary for the hot heat. Now, it doesn't last all that long. You get about 4 to 5 hours, but the opening of this thing, the initial blast with the citrus in here, there's an iris note in here as well. It just kind of shoots off. Now, you can overspray this and kind of push your performance to maybe 5 to 6 hours, but your fragrance, just because it doesn't beast mode or last all day long doesn't mean it doesn't have purpose. And fragrances like this definitely have a purpose. I wear stuff like this when it's a really hot day and I'm moving out and about. I know I'm not going to be out that long, but when the heat gets a hold of this, it really shines. All right, so this is very good stuff from the house of Givenchy. From the gentleman line, we have Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. You can still get this one on discount or suit for a pretty good price, man. I really like it. All right. Up next, from the house of John Varvatos, this one was up for discussion as well. We have John Varvatos' just regular old Artisan. All right. So I had Artisan Pure on my top 10, but this one is right there. This clementine orangey note that, like, this has a bunch of notes in it too, but just to smells so good. The clementine in here, there's some green, there's some musk, the citrus with some orange and some lemon. This stuff is really nice. Similar to the Artisan Pure, but the Artisan Pure is a little bit more rindier, a little bit more in your face. All right, but this one right here is kind of scaled back a tad bit, but it has an amber note in here as well that kind of sweetens up and softens up that DNA that I can appreciate for sure. So this one was definitely considered to go on my top 10 list for summer 2023, but it just missed the cut. But sometimes I say to myself, maybe this one should have been on the list, but this one is really good. From the house of John Varvatos, you have Artisan. Beautiful packaging, beautiful bottle. This is, John Varvatos bottles like this one are some of the unique creations in my collection. All right, up next, for all my rose lovers out there, all right, this stuff is amazing for the summertime. We have, from the house of Rasasi, we have Alshogoff Poor Own. Now, in recent videos, I've talked very highly of this fragrance, very highly. It's because of the rose. You have a beautiful jammy rose in here, It's kind of like an aquatic, watery, sweet rose. Has some additional florals in there as well. But the highlight, it's like a sandalwood in the base. It's kind of creamy as it starts to dry down, a little powdery as it dries down. But this stuff is phenomenal. This is sexy to me. This is a sexy summer rose fragrance. That's what it is. And I overly enjoyed it. I got a small dent in there since I've had this bottle for about a year now. And it's really, really good. And I definitely contemplated putting this on my top 10 list. But I know everybody doesn't like rose. But if you're looking, if you're looking to try something to kind of ease you in to rose, something that could be a little bit mass appealing, you could try this one and see how it does for you. But if you love rose, this is a no-brainer. Try it out. This one probably should have made the list. We have from the House of Versace, we have Alshogoff's Poor Own by Versace. Great stuff here, man. And a beast mode performer. All you beast mode lovers out there, if you're looking for strong power performance, this is what you got. This is what you get with that. All right, up next, I real deal went back and forth with this one because I love this fragrance. From the House of Azara, we have Chrome Extreme. Chrome Extreme. Now, listen, this stuff is really, really, really good. Of course, it's in huge comparison to Acqua di Gio's Profondo, but what this one provides, along with the similar note breakdown to Profondo, is a amber note that really sweetens this thing up, softens this thing up, and make it, in my opinion, a little bit more attractive than the Profondo. The Profondo was great, I have it, and it's great for those hot days, especially if you're moving out and about. But this one right here, I think you can kind of, let's say you're going out on a brunch date, or you're going to hang out during midday, and you want something to kind of help you stand out a bit, but you don't want to go too crazy with it, and you just don't want your traditional summertime feel fragrance. You want something with a little twist to it. Try this one out, man. Like I said, the way the amber and the orange coordinates together with the other notes, man, that's why I prefer this one over Profondo, in my opinion. But this stuff is really good. From the House of Azara, we have Chrome Extreme. Get it for a good price and get discounters as well. Good stuff. All right, we have 3 more on the list, and this one right here is one I do wear in the summer, and I've worn quite a bit of this fragrance for sure since I've gotten it. From the House of YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL Y 2022's EDT concentration. All right, this stuff is what you already know that it is. All right, aldehydic. You got geranium in here. There's some lavender in here. I think they added a note of vanilla in here as well. This got reformulated due to some issues with the whatever the company is that monitors fragrance oils and stuff like that. But anyway, this one right here is very versatile for really anything. Office wear, out and about wear, date night, summer dates, summer brunches, whatever. It just can kind of check all the boxes, and you need something like that with your summer fragrances. Now, I know I had Eau Fraiche in my top 10, but Eau Fraiche is, I'm only wearing that if I'm moving around, physical activities, gym, playing outside, or whatever, just hot it's hot outside, we're going shopping or something like that. That's what I'm wearing this for. But this right here, I'm gonna put it on a little bit with this one because of what it does and how versatile that it is. So this stuff is good for sure to consider for summer 2023. From the House of Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL Y 2022 EDT right here. All right, and 2 more. I received both of these on my birthday, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if I would have had these 2 fragrances, they would have been, no doubt about it, no brainer in that top 10 video for summer fragrances for 2023, no doubt. Up first, from the House of Dior, we have Dior Homme Cologne. Come on, man. Of course it would have been in the video. Of course, ice cold glass of lemonade. I like to say spiked lemonade. Simple as that. All right, you get lemon and musk and this airy, aromatic, beautiful style of a fragrance that is perfect for the heat. It is Plain and simple. I don't care what you're doing. You could be playing basketball outside on the blacktop. You could be on a boat. You could be at the beach. You could be at a cookout, wherever you at, and it's outside activities and it's warm out. This right here is gonna be your best friend for sure. You can overspray this thing and it's just gonna get the job done. Essential for the hot weather, no doubt about it. And I think moving on, just like my list, and maybe others out there who you watch in the YouTube Fratcom world, this is a fragrance that is mostly on the list, and for reasons why. This definitely has a major purpose. It was made for the heat, and that's why we're talking about it today, and that's why it would have been on that list for sure if I would have had it in my possession at the time. From the house of Dior, we have Dior Homme Cologne. Big 200 ml bottle that I got for my birthday. Shout out to my moms. All right, and last but not least, between this and the Alshogoff Poor Own is the sexiest fragrances. The sexiest fragrance on this list today. From the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier, we have Bo EDT. Bo EDT. Still trying to get my hands on that Le Parfum, but this stuff is just simply incredible. Incredible. Very sexy coconut, tonka bean, bergamot mashup here. It is very smooth. It is semi-sweet, very aromatic, realistic coconut. Not the sunscreeny coconut feel that you get with most coconut noted fragrances, that most of us have experienced. This one is unique because how realistic the coconut is, but the tonka bean provides a beautiful sweetness, slightly powdery effect to it, and then that bergamot just gives it just the perfect touch of citrus to this to complement the coconut and the tonka bean. I highly recommend this for the summer. Now, they do have clones out there, and I've done a versus battle between this one and Khalil Platinum, and you can watch that after this video. But truth be told, this is the one. Date night, summertime date nights. If you're trying to make an impression during the summer, if you're trying to leave your stamp during the summer, this is going to do that for you. This stuff is incredible. From the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier, we have Bo EDT. Don't sleep on this one, man. It is worth it, and the hype is real. All right, man. So those are 7 more summer fragrances that I definitely considered for them to be a part of my original top 10 2023 top 10 summer fragrances for 2023. Definitely had a tough time going back and forth between these 7 and the 10 that made it. So hopefully you guys can found this video and be able to apply it just like you did the top 10 and have your fantastic summer where you will be smelling super great and set yourself apart out there. All right, Smell Good family. Until next time, y'all be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves, man. And y'all know what to do. Splack up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, invest in you. Take care of yourselves. All right, what you put out in this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, Smell Good family. Y'all take care.